Shout out to Money Brown, man. Ernest Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on at the fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on two big dogs at the welterweight division. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, and the current WBO welterweight world champion out of Omaha, Nebraska. Then we have Showtime Shawn Porter, the former 2-time welterweight world champion, holding the WBC and the IBF, straight out of Akron, Ohio. And we all know that this fight was mandated. And Terence T-Boy Crawford want to let Showtime Shawn Porter know that the friendship is going out the window. The you my best friend, I'm your best friend is no longer no more. Right now, we are at war. We are at war. Now, we all know that Terence T-Boy Crawford's last fight was against Kale Chocolate Brownie Brook. Terence Boy Crawford hit that boy with a hook, ended up stopping Kale Brook. And after that, Bob Erm put it out there as if Terence Crawford was going to be facing Manny Pacquiao, and that fell through. We all know that fight was the fight that Terence Boy Crawford been wanting for almost 7 to 8 years now, and Bob Erm is yet to make it happen for Terence Crawford, letting that man down. Where a lot of people feel like Terence Boy Crawford outgrew Top Rank and feel like he should be leaving Top Rank. You know, Bob Erm has promised this man many things and didn't deliver. You know what I mean? And now he's on the verge of telling him that he has to Showtime Shawn Porter fight, which we all know the WBO has mandated this fight. And Showtime Shawn Porter is in position to face Jamal James, if I'm not mistaken. But at the same time, now they came back and mandated this fight. And this is a fight that Showtime Shawn Porter been wanting, him and his father. We all know that he was the #1 mandatory at the WBO. We all seen what the WBO did. They took him from the #1 spot and they replaced him with Virgil Ortiz. And it looked like Virgil Ortiz is about to be facing Mean Machine. So it leaves Shawn Porter open to face a Terence Boy Crawford. You know, Shawn Porter has been campaigning for this fight. We all know Bob Erm only offered the man $1 million when he worked more. But, you know, they turned it down and it fell apart. It fell apart. We all know Kenny Porter stepped into the office of Bob Erm, and Bob Erm wanted nothing to do with Kenny Porter and Shawn Porter. Nothing. But now that Terence Boy Crawford is looking to almost be a free agent. He has one fight left with Top Rank. It looked like Bob Erm is now trying to come out and swindle some things to put Terence Boy Crawford in a position to sign back with Top Rank after Bob Erm let it be known that Bud Crawford doesn't sell. He don't believe in Terence Boy Crawford. Right? He's been losing the money, but now he's in a position to make Terence Boy Crawford versus Showtime Shawn Porter, because we all know Bob Erm, you know, he runs the WBO, no matter if we like it or not. A lot of people say this and say that, but he runs the WBO, and, you know, this just didn't happen out the blue. Terence Crawford being mandated to fight Showtime Shawn Porter after Shawn Porter was dropped from the #1 spot and was replaced with Virgil Ortiz. Now they mandate this fight. It don't just happen out the blue, bro. Like I say, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed at all with Shawn Porter wanting to fight Terence Crawford, him being in position, not having a fight coming up. Terence Boy Crawford, the only fight that he had coming up was Manny Pacquiao. That fell through. Right? And Bob Erm can find him an opponent. So now Showtime Shawn Porter is mandated. And, you know, do Shawn really want the fight? I believe Shawn really want the fight. Do Kenny really want the fight? I believe that Kenny really want the fight. The question is, do Al Heyman and PBC want the fight for Showtime Shawn Porter? Like I say, he's in position to face Jamal James, another PBC fighter for the WBA regular title. Right? Or he can go up and face Terence T-Boy Crawford for the WBO, the real title. You feel me? Which I do consider the regular real title as well, but we know the WBO holds more power. It holds more power. We're going to keep that trail. But now, when we're really looking at the situation, fam, Terence Boy Crawford is letting Shawn Porter know we're not friends anymore. We not. First of all, we made a pact that if this fight was going to happen with me and you, that we were going to call one another. We were going to call one another. We were going to agree on it by our voice first. By me saying, okay, Shawn, I want to fight you. By you saying, okay, Bud, I want to fight you. Are we really going to do this? Yeah, man, we go do it. But it's up to us to make the fight happen. So Terence Crawford felt betrayed by Showtime Shawn Porter. He felt betrayed by him because, he never seen Shawn Porter coming out on camera calling him out more than once. You know what I'm saying? Telling Terence Crawford, yeah, you the fight that I need, you the fight that I want. I done fought everybody but you. So let's make it happen. Like I say, man, if you know anything about the Porters, if you've been following the Porter's career, even though Shawn Porter told Terence Crawford it's between them, like we not going to fight unless we say so, no, Shawn Porter is going to do whatever Kenny Porter tell him to do. So if Kenny Porter tells Shawn Porter you fight Terence Crawford, then guess what? Shawn Porter has to fight Terence Crawford. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's why Shawn Porter has been so vocally trying to make the Terence Crawford fight happen. Because his daddy told him, you're going to fight Bud Crawford. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to fight him. And Terence Crawford feel betrayed by Shawn Porter. He feel betrayed. And that's why Shawn Porter went on, in his last interview, he apologized to Bud. He felt like he was doing some things that was out of line. He felt like that he didn't keep the honor and the pact that they made. So he said, he apologized and this, that, and the third. Right? He went about it the wrong way, calling out Bud all over social media and things of that nature. Which to us, the fans and the fight people, they like, well, how else you gonna get a fight if you don't call the motherfucker out? So by him calling them out, we not pissed off at it. We don't look at it no other type of way. Like, oh man, you ain't his friend no more, this, that, and the third. But now Bud look at it that way. So Bud is letting Shawn Porter know, I'm knocking your ass out. I'm knocking you out. You trying me now. Like he said, like Bud told Porter, you trying me now after the Pacquiao. Well, when he was negotiating for the Pacquiao fight on Akin Barak, right? He was up there saying, okay, yeah, he's calling me out, things of that nature. So if my business fall through with Manny Pacquiao, I mean, if I don't get this Manny Pacquiao fight, right? If I don't get this fight with Manny Pacquiao, we over negotiating with Pacquiao, me, Bob, and Pacquiao. But if this fight fall out and somehow, some way, these investors don't show up from Abu Dhabi like they never did. If somehow, some way these investors don't show up and this Manny Pacquiao fight is not on the road, then guess what? Showtime Shawn Porter, I'll holler at you, homie. I'll be able to see you real soon. Yeah, real soon. And when the fight fell out, we didn't see Bud go across the street. We didn't see Bud go over there and say, okay, well, put Shawn Porter ass in the ring with me since he want to try me. We didn't see that. Nope. We seen Shawn Porter trying to get the fight. We seen Bob Arum act like he don't want the fight. Seen Bob Arum trying to lowball, send a man $1 million when the man was the mandatory. And it knocked the fight off the table. So now that the fight is back, and the WBO mandated, and we got 30 days before we go to purse bid, now we know that both of y'all boys in position to face each other. A lot of people feel like this fight is not going to happen. A lot of people feel like, oh, once it goes to the purse bid, Al Heyman and Shawn Porter is going to put it out, which I don't believe that. I don't believe that because, first of all, Shawn Porter understands that this is the biggest fight he can get right now. This is the biggest fight that he can get right now. This is bigger than Thurman. This is bigger than Danny. This is bigger than Ugas. You feel me? Shawn Porter versus fucking Terence Crawford is a pay-per-view attraction. You can get people to buy that shit. Everybody understand what's going on with Bud and Bob Arum. But at the same time, people still want to see Terence Crawford face the top PBC guys, including Shawn Porter, because when Bud was saying, oh, all the PBC guys are ducking me, they try to exclude Showtime Shawn Porter. And they can't say all the PBC guys is ducking me and try to exclude a fighter. You can't do that. Because at the end of the day, that PBC stamp is on the back of Shawn Porter's back. He's a PBC fighter that's at the welterweight division. So you can't try to exclude Showtime Shawn Porter. That is an opponent for you. And Porter has been calling you out. Keith Thurman told your promoter to give me some money, right? They don't have to be the whole $10 million, but you're going to pay me more than $1 million. You're going to pay me more than $1 million. You understand what I'm saying? So the PBC boys was not ducking Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford was not on this promoter back to get him the fights that he wanted. And the big fights was out there. They just want to be compensated the right way. And I don't knock them. I don't knock them not one bit. But now, when we're looking at the situation with Showtime Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford, with the friendship situation, Terence Crawford is letting Shawn know the friendship is gone until this fight is over with. The friendship is out the window. We're not Nathan, nothing, zero, nada, zilch. We're not friends, we're not homeboys. We're going to train for one another, and I'm going to train to knock your ass out. Because if y'all don't remember, Letitia Crawford, Terence Crawford's big sister, said Showtime Shawn Porter know that Terence Crawford knock his ass out. That's why he's not trying to make this fight happen. So right there, the Crawfords are saying Shawn Porter is ducking Bud. Shawn Porter really don't want no parts of Bud. And Shawn Porter know that Terence Crawford gonna knock his ass out. Now me myself, I have Terence Crawford winning by decision. I see it being a close, tough fight that Shawn Porter gonna try to stand his chest. But it's a lot of Bud fanatics out there that's saying that Terence Crawford gonna knock Shawn Porter out. Right? They're saying he gonna knock him out. And they really believe that shit. So, is Terence Crawford going down to knock out Bud? Is he going down to make a statement? Because if he do, that's a statement made, bro. That's a statement made. And I'm looking to see this shit go down. I believe this fight gonna happen. A lot of people feel like it's gonna fall through. Terence Crawford, he wants it. He came out and said now somebody's being forced into the ring with him. He's been wanting these big fights. So that sounds like he's going full throttle. Shawn Porter say he wants it. It's the biggest fight he can get. Sound like he gonna go full throttle. And we'll just see how this thing play out when it hit the purse bid, because Bob Earn ain't sending out no offers. So moral of this story is, family, Showtime Shawn Porter was calling out Terence Crawford, broke the pack of them calling each other, making the fight happen. It pissed Terence Crawford off. Now Terence Crawford want to knock Shawn Porter the fuck out for breaking their bond and their friendship. The friendship is gone until after the fight. Period. The friendship is gone until after the fight. Terence Crawford want to knock out Shawn. Shawn want to take his scrap. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Good luck to Shawn Porter. Good luck to Bud Crawford. Until then, it's your boy Monty. It's the ANSBC, moving and nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. Y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.